Well, hello there guys, my name is Sean Sandbrook and you're watching episode 10 of Theme Park Worldwide, the show, brought to you here from the Humber Bridge, Pleasure Island, and back in the wonderful world of theme parks. We've got lots coming up with the Smiler. We're going to be telling you about the history of Pleasure Island. It's going to be absolutely awesome! That means it's time to cue those titles. Now I'm a little bit bruised there from that fall off the bridge. Hope you enjoyed that intro. This seems to get funnier each week. So yeah, we've had quite a lot on the channel over the past week. A few of the shows and stuff from Portaventura. Been putting them on for you guys. And as you're aware, we've been at Pleasure Island, which we're going to be in a few moments' time, doing the show for you. I've done lots of ride videos and stuff for you there today as well. So they're going to be over the channel over the next week and lots to come on. Anyway, let's kick straight in, go up the road a few miles to Pleasure Island for the start of our UK theme park news. So hello and welcome to UK Theme Park News, and here at Pleasure Island Family Theme Park, which is in Cleethorpes in North East Lincolnshire. Now the park opened on the 27th of May 1993 and was originally a sister park of Flamingo Land in North Yorkshire. Now Pleasure Island became independent of Flamingo Land back in May 2010 and is now owned and operated by Dissolvable Enterprises Limited, headed up by Melanie Wood. Hi out there to you, Melanie, if you're watching. Now Pleasure Island stands on this very site, and it was the old site of the Cleethorpes Zoo. You can sort of tell looking around the park, it's quite a flat space, good place for a zoo, and obviously they expanded that to put the theme park in its place. So they picked a really good site for that. It's associated with pleasure parks when it originally opened, the zoo side to it, and it was good by the looks of it. It had many other animal exhibits like penguins, giraffes, so quite a few big animals, more of a safari park, but obviously that closed. Zoos and stuff started to go downhill a little bit in the UK about 10-15 years ago, and a theme park was built on the site. So that closed its gates in 1997 and the site was sold to Pleasure World, which is a division of RKF Entertainment, who announced that a brand new theme park will be built on the site. Sister parks to Pleasurewood Hills near Lowestoft and bearing the same name. Now construction began on the new theme park back in the 1980s. However, there was a slight problem because RKF Entertainment went into receivership during the early 1990s and construction of the park was halted. Now actually construction had begun here, so there was parts of the park actually left here for 3 or so years with no rides and stuff. It was halted, it looked like it was all going to be taken down. However, it was then sold to Robert Gibb, who is now the owner of Flamingo Land and the managing director for that, and then it all started to expand from there. Now when the opportunity came to purchase the Cleethorpes site and it became available, Gibb decided to continue with the redevelopment of the site as a theme park, which became today's Pleasure Island. Now construction of the park was completed in 1992 and Pleasure Island Family Theme Park was officially opened on the 27th of May 1993, which is 20 years ago. Now Robert Gibb's son, Gordon Gibb, later became the chief executive of the company and directly runs Flamingo Land, while his sister Vicky Gibb and other sister Melanie Wood took the responsibility for Pleasure Island. However, back in May 2010, so 3 years ago, Melanie Wood completed a desire to take ownership of the park. It became separate from the family business, so they're complete sort of different companies now than Flamingo Land and Pleasure Island, and this marked a sort of new time for the park really. Since then we've seen investment here and both at Flamingo Land, and it's good to see both parks still going strong today. So the park has 6 themed areas. You've got the first area, which is themed around Africa, and the largest area of Pleasure Island. It's got 1 of 7 of the white knuckle rides. Then you've also got Kiddies Kingdom, which is home to many rides especially for the young children. Then you've also got Morocco, which is themed around England in the past, sort of old England, Tudor times and things like that. So that's like the smallest area of the park as well, and it's got some nice theming. And the next smallest area, you've actually got a Spanish themed area of the park, here. You can't actually really tell that it's Spanish themed, but apparently it is according to the website, so we'll say it's Spanish themed. It's got another small area there, it's got another one of the main 7 rides here at the park. Then you've got White Knuckle Valley, where we are now, which is home to 3 of the 7 big rides. You've got a Vekoma Boomerang, which is that just behind me there. Quite a rare ride in the UK as well, so it's good to have that at the park. You've got the Pendulous, there it is on your screen, that's quite an intense ride, sort of spin side to side, that's just next to us, just here as well. And then lastly you've got the Terror Rack, which is just that side of us, there it is on your screen, you can just see Terror Rack, quite an intense version there. A bit like Ripsaw at Alton Towers, but a lot more intense and obviously different manufacturer as well. So it's good to have that. Then as you can see on your screen now, new for 2013 at the park, they've rethemed the old monorail, they've put like some tractor cars on it, as you can see there, bit of on-ride footage, which is nice to see, and they've also put in like a little petting zoo, so it's nice to see Pleasure Island investing for this year, and they've got a few different shows and stuff going on. They all start at the high season, which is in just a few weeks' time. All awesome here at Pleasure Island. Now next up in our UK theme park news, we're going to have a little bit of a look at what's happening with Dreamland in Margate. Now the Dreamland Trust, following a High Court ruling, dismissed a legal challenge over the decision to grant the council ownership of the park. And the council originally received the approval for the site from the Secretary of State Communities and the local government for compulsory purchase of the site back in August 2012. Now the current owners, Margate Town Centre Regeneration Company, launched the appeal to challenge this decision. Now, since then, things have progressed a little bit. Now, Dreamland is a historic park, it's got some classic attractions there, and it looks like it's been a successful High Court ruling. It means the council will now work to secure the land, which it must require before access to the site can be granted, and the work on the site can proceed. But once the title is secured, a funding package will open up to help deliver the project. So it's really good times at the moment for Dreamland. Looks like things are going to start picking up with it. The amusement park's got some thrilling historic rides, classic sideshows, vintage cafes, restaurants and gardens. So it's like a historical park, going to be really classic. Be nice to see that back open. And the project will also celebrate the British seaside and popular culture, and it's a major part of the regeneration of Margate. So it's going to create loads of new jobs, volunteer work, learning, training, development opportunities, all for the local community. So we're going to be following that here on Theme Park Worldwide. Looks like it's going to be really good if they do get that back going. And of course here on the channel, we'll head up to Dreamland in Margate. As soon as we hear more, we'll keep you up to date here on the show. Now finally in our UK theme park news, we're going to talk to you a little bit about the Smiler, the awesome new Gustlora ride opening at Alton Towers. It's nearly ready, it's getting there, we're not far now. Alton Towers say they're going to release an opening date at some point this week. So we're going to have to see what date that's going to be. Shouldn't be too long now until the awesome new coaster's ready. We were there yesterday. If you look on your screen there's the latest construction footage. You can see obviously the track was finished a couple of weeks back now. And work there on the transfer track. They're actually moving the train in and out of the maintenance bay for that. Now as far as we're aware, the ride hasn't yet tested going around the track. However, there was all sorts of rumours and stuff over the weekend that maybe on the Saturday evening it did go round. But officially we don't know. There's been no physical, there it is going around the track. It may have tested, it may not have. But it does look like it's going to test definitely in the next couple of days. There's been all sorts of stuff, maybe it's going to be testing at night and stuff as well to stop the public seeing it. But things are really moving on apart from the testing. There you can see the groundwork around the areas going in there. Quite a bit of footpath and stuff is being finished down by the game stall. The station there having a bit more painting work to it as well. And the maintenance shed. You'll also see a bit of grinding's been going on, a bit of welding on the actual vertical lift hill there. That was going on yesterday, Sunday. Yeah, quite a lot of work going on there with the vertical lift hill. And of course, you've got the trains and stuff, what have been on the track all over the weekend. Been great for taking footage and pictures and stuff. So it's been really good to see. Smiler's really picking up now, not long to go. Marmalise has been in for a few weeks now. That was testing over the last week as well. and we did bring you some footage of that on the channel. And last night we did actually upload a construction video, so if you head over to the channel and you'll see just on there, and we'll put a link in the description for you as well, just taking you to our latest construction video showing more from the Smiler. It looks absolutely epic now, not long to go, we can't wait to ride it, and hopefully next Monday's show we'll be able to bring you some testing footage and stuff of the ride. Hopefully it will be testing in the daytime. We've followed this so far now, and I can't wait to just see it going around the track. So that is all with the Smiler for now, and we'll keep you up to date here on Theme Park Worldwide, or if you follow us on Twitter at ThemeParkWW, or like the Facebook page by searching Theme Park Worldwide. You'll see all our live photos and stuff as we bring them to you over on our pages. Now first up in our worldwide theme park news, we're just going to talk to you a little bit about a brand new ride, and that's just opened at DJ's Summerland in Denmark. I think I said that right, I think it's DJ's or Jers. I can't quite sort of pronounce that, that sounded a bit dodgy. But it looks like basically a mini cheetah hunt. It's called Juvelin. Some weird names at this part. Denmark's got some very strange pronunciation of things, hasn't it? But yeah, it's called Juvelin at DJ's Summerland. So there we go. It's an Entenmann launch coaster, what they've put in there. And the length of 3,280 feet, 52.8 miles per hour, very precise there, isn't it, on the launch. And it's actually a tyre propelled launch for this ride, so it's not going to be a normal sort of winch system with the catch car and your cable. It's going to be propelled tyre, a bit like, you know, 13's Lift Hill style, but that was a rubbish impression, wasn't it? But yeah, it's going to be very much like that anyway, you get the point. The train has got 9 cars per train, quite a lot there. Riders are arranged 2 across in a single row, and a total of 18 riders per train. So that's going to be a really nice addition. So Juvelin, it's actually Danish for jewel. So there you go, it's going to be like the jewel of the crown for the park. It's quite a small park, what they've got. But you can see on your screen quite a few pictures of it. I've been flicking up and stuff in there. It looks good, it looks like it's got some good theming. Very twisty, quite twisty track and stuff around there. Theming looks quite sparse in places, but I think it'll be a nice addition for a small park. Like we say, this place hasn't really got any big major rides yet. And that nice sort of cave work and stuff, it looks great. I like the track colour. You can see what I mean about it looking a bit like Cheetah Hunt, can't you? Over in America. So yeah, it looks like it's coming on. We will keep you up to date and stuff with any updates on that, as we're going to do like a bit of a review halfway through the year. So telling you about all the things what have opened and stuff, so I'll bring that to you. Yeah, that's all for now, and that is on Juvelin at DJ's Summerland in Denmark. Now next up in our worldwide theme park news, we're going to talk to you a little bit about Batman. Now Batman has been turned backwards. It was the original and the world's first B&M inverted roller coaster. It opened in 1992 at Six Flags Great America. It's been awarded all sorts of things by the American coaster enthusiasts and people who've been on it. And it's got a decorative theme based on the Batman film, the original, that is. And it was also the original because the ride's been cloned many, many times. Yeah, it's been turned backwards, reaches speeds up to 50 miles per hour, first drop of 32 metres and over 100 feet tall. So it's a big ride. This was obviously the first one put in at Six Flags Great America. So they passed it on, I don't know how many, there's probably 3 or 4 of them across the different Six Flags parks. But this was the original and the best, according to the Coaster Enthusiasts of America. There is a rumour that they're actually going to turn X-Fly and American Eagle backwards as well. So we're going to have to see with that. Personally, I hope not. I've done Swarm backwards and it was good, but I do prefer, you know, your normal back seats and stuff. But we're going to have to see with this one. Obviously, it's going to be a nice addition, I think, but I just don't want it to cotton on with all the parks. I don't want to see loads of places thinking, oh, let's turn our roller coaster around backwards. Because, yeah, it might bring a few more people to the ride and stuff, but I think in the long term, it does ruin what the coaster is actually originally designed for and all about. So we'll have to see with that one. But yeah, if any of you going out there, make sure you let me know by commenting on the videos, or Twitter or Facebook or whatever you want to use. Just let us know if you're going with that, and we will see how it goes. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. If you guys are going out to experience it at Six Flags Great America this year, make sure you let me know, and hope you enjoy it. So yes, now it is time for Tip of the Week here on Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and this one is a bit of a strange one. I say this every week to you guys on YouTube, as you know I'm a bit strange, if you haven't worked out already. And this Tip of the Week, very strange, you just saw a bit of footage of a train track. That's my Tip of the Week. Admire the natural beauty of a theme park. Now this may not apply to some of you out there, you might be like, coasters, but if you want to admire the natural beauty, things like lakes, the lake boats on the lake, train rides, monorails, cycle monorails, stuff like that. Just taking the natural beauty of a park, especially if you've got a few days. I think last week's tip of the show, or the week before, was to evaluate how long you need at a theme park to make, but if you evaluate it for 2 or 3 days, then obviously you're going to get a lot more time to go on your sort of rides what you wouldn't normally do. So yeah, tip of the week, beautiful parks, make sure you have the full experience. So yes, it's time for Magic Moments in episode 10 of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. And our first magic moment, it's a picture from one of my fans. And that is Louise Shuttleworth. Hi out there to you. Now, thanks so much for doing this. I did mention one of my little fans last week. But this one, hi out there to you. And look at this, what she's done. It's like, that's not the full thing because we couldn't get it in full. Because Twitter was being stupid. It wouldn't let me save the whole image, as it normally is. But yeah, look at that. And she's drawn this big thing, and she wants us to talk about the new rides at Flamingo Land. We'll be doing that next week just for you, Louise, but actually it'll be for everyone because it's going to be on episode 11 of the show. But yeah, thanks for sending that in. Next up, you've got Matt Swain, 13 at Scarefest. Look at that, look like they're enjoying that, both of them. I presume that's his friend or his brother or something, someone who he knows, unless he was a single rider. But yeah, look like you're enjoying that. Thanks for sending that in, Matt Swain. Next up to Josh Ashman, there he is on the Swarm. Awesome roller coaster down at Thorpe Park, opened in 2012. Then finally, we've got Owen Kemp. There he is with the John Wardley book. Looks great. I've not actually had the book yet. I wanted to show you in the show this week, but it's not come. Amazon, sort your delivery out, but hopefully I'll get it. It has actually gone down in price to $8.99 as well now, for you guys who want to buy it, so it's a bit cheaper. Thanks for sending those in. We'll mention how to send in any shout outs and magic moments in the shout out section of the show. So next up, yes, it's time for Merch Paradise. And this one, well, it's a good one. Last week we had my restraint. This week we have got this. Now this might look like a normal Coke can, but it's not. This actually is, look at that. It's a Nemesis. It's from 1994. Still smells, cherry Coke in that. But yeah, the original cherry Coke, nicer than the one they do now. But yeah, the Nemesis can, look at that. It's beautiful. A lot of people have wanted this. How much did I pay for it, I hear you all ask? It cost me about 30 quid on eBay. I was in a big battle between loads of enthusiasts, but I got it. Just for this Nemesis can. Yeah, and it says there's a description of Nemesis on the back. Sort of says, enter the pit of vengeance at your peril. It says there's a 2 for 1 on there. Expires on the 28th of October 1994. So yeah, there's all sorts of offers on the back. Tells you a bit about Nemesis and stuff on there. So it was a good little addition, and that is my Merch Paradise for the week. The Nemesis Tin Can. So yes, it's time for the final section of Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and our first shout out goes to Harvarshan Kids. Hi out there to you. Next up to Emma Warburton, who is so excited for the Smiler. So am I can't wait to get on it. Hi out there to you. Also hello to Landmine217, Will Joel, Crazy KMT2, Liam Reynolds, Tommy123506. Hi out there to all of you guys, thanks for watching. Hello to Craft Mania Rocks, Street Jumpers UK and all the guys from there, thanks for watching, I know you enjoy the show. Hello to Dan Carledge, Theme Park Update, Alton Towers AQA, Matthew Panting, Louise Shuttleworth, who also had the magic moment, thanks for sending it in. Hi there to all you guys. Hello to Will Torres de Nogue, big fan of the show, and happy birthday for this week, it is his birthday in a couple of days. Hello to Dylan Smiler Temple Theirs, Nathan Hughes, Emily Kinder, woo, Nathan Fisher, Jason Bush, Theme Park Mania UK, and Ryan Ward. Thanks for sending in your shout outs and magic moments. If you would like a shout out in next week's show, or you have a magic moment, all you need to do is like the Facebook page, send us a message on there or write on the wall, or tweet me at themeparkww and we'll get it into next week's show. That is all for your shout outs and magic moments. So yes, it's come to the end of another action-packed show here on Theme Park Worldwide. Hey, you've enjoyed it from Pleasure Island there, and telling you a bit about the park. Make sure you go and support your local park this year, as I did say, and also hear from the wonderful world of theme parks. Join us next Monday. We're going to be at a few different places, and we're also going to be at the Dungeon Experience, which is a brand new part to the world of theme park, which has been here for over a year now, just outside. It's a brand new part that's actually been finished this week. It's going to be a brand new part to the experience, and it's going to be really, really good. Make sure you come and check it out. That's coming up next week. Over this week, we've got quite a few things. We're going to have the show from Legoland, and then from that, we've got Rides, Rides, Rides. It's going to be awesome. Lots of off-ride footage and stuff from Pleasure Island, a brand new playlist. My name is Sean Sandbrook. Make sure you like the Facebook page and tweet me at ThemeParkWW, and that leaves me with one more thing to say. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome week, and cue those credits. Bye guys, see you all on Friday.